Oh, and Steven, there's one more thing I have to tell you. What?
So basically, you're a strong, independent woman who's a leech.
Pro tip: women don't have friends. They have enemies they talk to. Follow, like, comment, share.
In a cornfield, that is a scarecrow.
So why don't you pay for the whole thing then? Pay for the rent. Pay for when y'all go out. Use your money that you make on your job and take care of everything. And in return, your boyfriend will give you some good D. That's all he needs to do. That's all he needs to bring to the table. That's it. You take care of everything else. Because see, that's what's about to happen. Honestly, the tables have turned. Yes, men are no longer going to provide for y'all. So y'all are going to have to start showing men that you actually want to be with them by actually initiating shit. Welcome to the real world.
But I'm serious. Every womanizer, every player, every guy juggling 3 broads at the same time is only doing so out of fear. Fear of being crushed by a woman. Because one day, back in the day, they weren't a player. They liked one girl, just one.
And they gave it up to her, didn't
And they gave it up to her. That's right. They gave it up to her because they're little romantics back then. And they gave it up to the girl they loved. And what happened? They got rocked, or they got crushed, or they got destroyed, they got cheated on, or laughed at, or something. And when they're finished picking up the little pieces of what was once their heart, you know what they said? Every single one of them made a vow.
Never to give it up again.
That's right, never to give it up again. But now we're talking about the real bastards here, the guys that break hearts occupationally. Because believe it or not, originally those cats were the most beautiful and the most romantic of all. And you know what happened? They're the ones that got hurt worst of all.
So you're saying you're afraid?
Absolutely. I ain't never get my heart broken again like I did when I was 16.
You bitches try to pimp a nigga, make him think you love him, take his money, then you dip on niggas.
You know what's even more funny? The things that women do to impress a man. Like wear eyelashes that are ridiculously fucking long, fake hair that you can see it pushing up, fake nails, makeup. When you take all that shit off, what do you have? What do you have? A catfish. That would be embarrassing. Because some of y'all are trying to wear your makeup to bed because you're afraid that when you take all that bullshit off, a motherfucker gonna see you for what you really look like. And the competition out here is fierce. Especially with those that don't need none of that shit. Those are the ones we going for.
The girl ever says, we're not having sex tonight?
That's just a shit test.
Yeah, it's a shit test. But she even knows it, right?
I mean, I'm sure there's some truth to it.
Right.
But it's like on you to like
handle it properly.
If she's in your bed and she's saying we're not having sex, it's because she likes you.
It's because she's thinking about having sex.
Yeah.
She's
so
like,
it's like
okay,
you can
wait, I'm in
convince
this
her.
bed. Oh my god, it's about to have sex. Oh my god, I'm thinking about fucking this guy. We're not having sex.
Yeah, because it's a subconscious test. Like you don't, as a girl, you don't want to have sex because you don't want to come off like a slut.
Men's data is unavailable because they are not raped in the same violent fashion that a woman.
And all the times that I've been on this app, that has to be the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life. And if I have to explain why, then you obviously shouldn't be following me.
Guys, I had to make a video on this because I just had a debate with someone online about this and I need to talk about it. Abusive behavior is abusive behavior no matter who it's coming from. For some reason, there are so many people who have it in their heads that women cannot abuse men. One of the most common things that I see is like these videos that are supposed to be funny, they're not. But it's like videos of like, if he ever cheats on me, I'll kill him. Whoa. Now, take that same context and flip the genders around. If a guy made a video saying, if I ever catch my girl cheating, I'm gonna kill him, he's gonna be 6 feet under, ha 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 ha, y'all would not think the same thing about it. That's not the only thing I've seen. I've seen, like, women in their relationships, in their romantic partnerships, hitting their dudes, like hitting their guys, and I mean smacking them, right? Not in self-defense, but because he pissed her off. That is not okay. I don't care what gender you are, that is not okay. That's abusive. That's horrible. And I am appalled at the people in the comments of those videos that think it's funny, that find humor in it, that think, oh man, she's one tough firecracker. No, she's abusive. She is abusive. And I guarantee you those same people who think it's funny wouldn't be saying the same thing if he was hitting on her. It doesn't matter what gender you are. You should not be abusive. It's not funny either way around. You remember, guys, I made a video about men are also hurt by patriarchal worldviews. This is part of what I was talking about. In a system where women are told that we are weaker, that we are insignificant, that we are supposed to be quieter and more submissive, stuff like this happens, where men will be in an abusive situation as the victim, but nobody takes them seriously because women are the only ones who are allowed to be victims. It puts men in a position where they are constantly labeled as the aggressors. I had a friend whose girlfriend physically abused him every day.